Okay, okay. Yes, we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Exoprimal. Very interesting game I've played. It actually tells me here. I played exactly 5 games of it so far. And I have some thoughts. We'll get into it later on the stream, blah, 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 as we go along. But thank you for being here, whoever the viewer is. And also, I did get a code off Capcom for this. So thank you very much for that. But it won't affect my opinion, as we all know, because I have a lot of thoughts about this game. I think it has fun mechanics. It feels good to play. It has plenty of different characters to play as, which is always great. But so far, after 5 matches, and I think I've been told that you unlock more maps as you progress through the story, which is really weird. So there's a couple of things that this game does that are quite strange. So it's a multiplayer PvP or PvEVP game, but here, as you can see on the top left of the screen, it says, my story progress is D07, Magnum lays it out. Next cutscene, D08, Headhunters. So it's like you just play games, and then at the end of each online match that you do, you get a cutscene, or after a few of them, you get cutscenes, and maybe there are maps locked behind this progression. But even still, it's weird because this game, after playing 5 games of this, I'm already bored of the map. The map isn't interesting. They don't do enough to freshen it up. You take different paths as you go through the map, but already the map feels boring. So I hope there are more maps, and if there is only one map, then I don't know. I don't understand what's going on, how they decided that making a multiplayer game with only one map was a good idea. But we shall see. I hope there is more maps, because it is actually quite fun so far. But we'll have to wait and see, does it have enough content, because that's a big thing. I'll mute the game chat. That's a big thing about these games. Welcome, guitar player. Thank you for being here. That's the thing with these multiplayer games, is that they're fun, but do they have enough content to keep us coming back? Because the majority of them actually don't, and it's very difficult to make a multiplayer game that has enough content that wants you, that force you to keep coming back. So I will say that the setup of this game is pretty cool. It's like this weird AI guide. It's like setting up this interdimensional war where, look, you can change characters. So you have tanks, assaults, and supports. I'm a support person, as if anybody knows me, they'll understand. Another weird thing that I don't particularly like, though, is that you can level up as you go along. You get these things that you can equip to your characters, and you can upgrade them with the in-game currency that so far I don't think you can buy with real money, but you unlock it as you go along and play more. I have a feeling that people who have played more of this game will end up with a much stronger character than what I have. So this is it. So it's 5v5, and as you can see, the other team, we can actually see them. Now, we can't interact with them right now, but we can see that they are also pushing the same objective. And up the top there, you can see that there's a blue and a red thing, and that's how close we are to initiating the second phase, which is when it gets into the PvP mode. So I actually think it's a cool game mode. It's pretty fun. So right now I'm playing as a support. So one of my things is that I can overcharge people's health. I've always been a support player. And yeah, you just have to kill loads of dinosaurs. Another thing is that the game doesn't have that many dinosaurs. There's these little I don't know, velociraptor kind of things that are kind of the fodder that are easy to kill. But then other than that, there's I think I've encountered 3 or 4 different dinosaurs, which I'm not a huge fan of. And a problem, this is another thing, but this is more of a personal gripe if you want to take these sorts of games serious, is that I think these games work better with roll queue. Because as you can see, now you can swap on the fly at any time, which I actually don't really like. I think that's a pretty weird concept, that you can just swap characters in this obviously isn't a hero shooter, but in a hero-based game, you can just swap characters on the fly. I find that strange. But here, I have 4 of these guys. Oh, we have 3 attackers and 1 support. So I should actually change, to be honest. I haven't played as Roadblock. So yeah, it is like, it kind of works okay that I can swap on the fly because now I can adapt to what my team needs. But I don't know. It's weird. Not that many games that you do that. Okay, no, I haven't played this guy before. So I'm like a tank now. So my whole thing obviously is to block damage and blah blah blah. But I have a shield bash, which seems to be quite powerful actually. I have whatever that is. Oh, that's my taunt ability, I think. Yeah.
Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy.
And then look, it keeps telling you like, look at they're a lot further than us, which means they can get into the second phase quicker. And it also means that, so the second phase is basically a payload where both teams push their own payload, but you can stop it. You can stop their payload from being pushed, which I actually think like this mode is a really cool idea. But so like there is definitely some strategy to it where you can kind of almost, especially on the payload thing, like I can choose to be like, okay, instead of pushing the payload, I'm actually gonna go and mess with the other team and mess them up from pushing their payload, you know? So there does seem to be a bit of strategy there. This kind of feels like what I would have imagined the... Oh, there's a bit of audio lag. What I would have imagined the Overwatch PvE mode was going to feel like, with some PvP at the end. Because the characters all like... I think like every single hero-based game now just has Overwatch traits. Like I have a Reinhardt shield. I'm not saying Overwatch were the first people to do it, but obviously they were the ones that popularized it. So like I have a Reinhardt shield here. You know? And here's one of the like unique dinosaurs. Okay, so I need to taunt so that he'll only attack me. But again, there's only a handful of unique dinosaurs. I'm trying to think. There's like a T-Rex, a Triceratops, that guy, I don't know, I'm not going to pretend to be able to know or pronounce the names of dinosaurs. But, and if they have locked them behind progression through the story, that's just baffling. Because if I downloaded this game on Game Pass, and I played 5 or 10 games and didn't see much difference in how the game plays out, I would probably delete it.
Proceed to next mission.
But we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. So how is everybody doing? Is anybody actually interested in this game, first of all? I put it into the Discord saying, anyone interested in Exoprimal? And one of the lads said, oh, I never heard about that game. So that goes to show there doesn't seem to be much marketing. It was in a couple of like state of plays and stuff. I think it was a state of play. It was in some showcase anyway. So this is so far, as I was saying with the maps, you take different routes around this city, but already like I've done the same route like a couple of times, you know? And then the payload part at the end seems to be the same route every single time. Okay, so guitar player, I saw some trailers, it looked cool. Yeah, it does, it looks cool. It has a good aesthetic. I do like the whole seeing dinosaurs pour out of the sky. That is fun, I will admit. Ah, Alex, hello. Welcome, Alex. Alex, any interest in this game? And do you have Game Pass? Because it's on Game Pass. Okay, so now I'm the tank. So this is where the sort of, obviously with horde shooters and stuff, there is always the same kind of archetypes for the unique zombies. Or, well, these aren't zombies, they're dinosaurs. But like this is, the Triceratops is the charger, you know? Like he's the guy that you don't want to be in front of. So as you up the top, you can see that their red marker isn't on the little pushy thing, the progress bar. So that means that they're already in the next phase, which means we have a lot of catching up to do when we kill this Triceratops. They'll already have their payload pushed. Ah, crap. Everyone's fucking dead. Okay, come on, come on. He's almost dead. Please. Okay.
Dinosaur
We'll revive these. And then also with these team-based games, you know,
slower than the enemy.
you play with some idiots. I'm gonna be honest. That's the truth. That's just everything. You play with idiots when you play these games sometimes, and it makes them not fun.
Dimensional travel.
But unfortunately, that's just part of playing these objective-based games.
Will be data key security. Proximity to the data key will cause it to advance. Escort it to the objective. If the data key is destroyed, remain in proximity to repair.
Okay, so look up the top.
Stay near the
They're already pretty far.
and complete
Like, look at the difference in the distance there. 20, whatever the distance is.
data key.
So we are exactly like 20 behind them. So now we have to somehow make it up. What you can do, which is really cool, but I haven't been able to do it yet, is
Dominator has been generated for your team.
if I pick this up.
Commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemy.
So if I pick this up, I can now summon a dinosaur, which can slow them down. The only thing is, I am the tank here, so I actually probably shouldn't have done that. But I'm going to show you what it's like. If I push over to their payload, I can start slowing them down. Turn into a Triceratops, I think it was it?
Data key has progressed.
And hopefully slow them down. Kind of reminds me a bit of Destiny 2 Gambit. And I love Gambit, even though not that many people play it, but I love Gambit.
I have awarded the
Okay,
enemy
so here's the team.
They may
So now I just activate it, and now I play as a Triceratops. And they are strong, might I add. Also, weird glitch. The trophies are all in Japanese. Okay, now I need to figure out how you play as a Triceratops. Oh god, I absolutely destroyed them there.
prioritize its destruction.
Yes. Crush him into the wall. Okay, that's cool.
Fight back. The data key is being attacked by dinosaurs.
Oh, yes.
The data key.
There's like a Reinhardt pin from Overwatch.
The data key.
I've also noticed,
Maintain proximity.
which is a shame,
Escort progress.
is already, now I understand it is middle of the day, not many people can play at this time of day, but I'm already playing with a load of bots,
Data key is being attacked by dinosaurs.
which is a bit of a shame. Hello, foe. Welcome. It's all going good here. I'm showing off. Oh, I got 2 at 1. Okay, there. I slowed that down big time, so I closed the gap there quite a bit, which is actually pretty cool. Oh shit, no, I'm gonna spawn here. Okay, well, in we go.
60%.
I'll see if I can get a kill here. Let's see. I can slow them down here again. Okay, now I need to somehow retreat and somehow still live. Aha! Oh no! I should have just kept my shield up. I was trying to be Reinhardt there. Okay, so I kind of slowed it down a bit. I closed the gap. There was a near 20 difference in us. Their thing is almost broken as well. So if we can destroy that, now what they have to do, you can see it's reactivating up the top. So now they have to like stand around it to oh shit. Okay, well that really didn't do much, but yeah, no, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge a game off its 3 o'clock in the middle of the day player base. This is on Game Pass though, which is good for the life of this game, you know. Okay, so now this is when it gets kind of hectic, because both teams have to push their thing to the same spot pretty much, and now you're like fighting against each other. Ah shit, are they summoning?
Demonstrate the necessary skills to avoid defeat. The enemy data key has progressed 90%. Consider directly attacking enemy exoplanets.
Okay. Okay, I could probably kill him here. He's pretty low. I don't know if he has a healer with him though. Okay, that was a kill. Okay, we need to push this because... Oh! Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can just start dealing damage to this and hopefully destroy it. Yeah, okay, so that's destroyed now, so that should give us time to be able to push ours. Now we can probably push in and start blocking them off, essentially. I kind of want to keep my eye on this, though. See, this is where playing a bit of Overwatch and stuff, there's kind of a bit of, I already know. Yes, Fo, this is completely, there's like a training mode, that's it. Completely, it's PvE VP. So, Fo, I don't know if you were here at the start, but basically what it is that the first one is almost like a Left 4 Dead style push through a map and kill enemies. And then the end mode like this is a payload mode where it's PvP.
Data key transfer preparation 60% complete. Aerial transfer will be initiated soon.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but how many bots are on their team? Seems like a lot of them.
Combat test complete.
No, only one of them.
Completed all objectives before
Whoa, we won.
team.
Okay,
Your team is
so
victorious.
you can see there that it is.
You are victorious.
There's a bit to this game mode. I'm not sure. It does only have one game mode. And as I was saying, if it has more maps, which potentially are later unlocked, which is a stupid idea, then that's fine. But right now, I've already played on this map 6 times and I'm bored of it. So,
The best exo
hopefully there is some more. Did I get the MVP? No, what did I get? I got Mechanical Master. No. Did I? I don't know. Thank you, guitar player. Okay, and there's a battle pass and then a normal level up system, and then each character can level up as well. So there's loads in the progression of the game. I also now want to show off. So this is where I'm kind of not worried about the game, but this could potentially be an issue later down the line, which we'll obviously again just have to wait and see. But I hate when games do this. So obviously it is a multiplayer hero shooter. Here's the story. Okay, I don't really care about the story, but this is a multiplayer shooter, and you can upgrade the heroes themselves with different power-ups that you get by paying in-game currency for. So I don't think you can buy the currency with real money, but I think it's an issue that if I have a level 20 character, he's going to be more powerful than someone who has that character level 1, which, I mean, like Overwatch, if you have a Tracer, obviously skill levels are different, but like, if you have someone that has played loads of Tracer and played no Tracer, their skill levels will differ, which is fair enough, you can't account for that, but their actual abilities, like Tracer will still deal, whatever, 20 damage a hit, regardless of what the person, how good the person is, you know what I mean? So that's what the story is like, which I think is weird. Okay, but then let me look. I'll show you the character upgrades. So I played Roadblock. Here's the level up systems for the actual people. It's called Bitcoin, which I mean is kind of funny. So each character has their own level up, and they seem to be quite generous with the Bitcoin. As you can see, they give you quite a bit. But then here, this is where my issue. So rigs and modules. So you get new abilities as you go along, which is fine. Each character has access to these. These are like character wide, so you can just equip them, which is fine. They're just basically like, you know, grenades. Like this is a cannon that you saw me shoot. That like shoots a small repair field. Catapult launches you. So they're fine. But then you get into these. Okay, crisis module. So this upgrade increases movement speed when health drops below 45%. But if I upgrade it, like I will now it upgrades it to 50%. And if I upgrade it again, it will go to 55%. Which I think is... I don't like that in a multiplayer game. And here, the character that I actually think I will play the most of is this medic guy. And his whole thing is that he has a really short lightning rod. That's his damage. But here, this increases the effective attack range, which is really good. And at level 1, it, I think, moderately increased time required to paralyze dinosaurs. But because I've upgraded it, it is now very slightly increases time. Now, I can't upgrade it once more. But you have it so that... Now, they could be well balanced, but it's just a problem if somebody with the level 1 skill is significantly weaker than somebody with a level 5 skill, which can become an issue. But again, I'll just have to wait and see. Other than that, there's 3 characters that you have to unlock by reaching level 30 that you have to pay Bitcoin for. I don't know how much they're going to cost. Again, that could be a problem depending on how long it takes to unlock them. First, you have to get to level 30, which will take a while. So now, and also the story. Here's how the story is delivered. So you got those cutscenes, but also you have this absolute monstrosity of a menu that unlocks like different database entries and stuff, which is just weird. But yeah, so we're just gonna keep playing. We'll just keep playing and see. I didn't want to do a review on this game. Would I recommend this game if it wasn't on Game Pass? I don't know yet, Fo. I can't. My initial instincts is no. Because it's €60. That's my initial instincts after playing a couple of hours. But that could change. But like you'll see now that we're going to be playing on the same map. One thing I will say, loading into games takes quite some time as well.
Welcome to the
But that's just a minor gripe.
I am the advanced artificial intelligence, Leviathan.
Well, actually, it isn't a minor gripe because you have to listen to him say the same thing every single time. So what character am I going to play as? I like the support guys. I've always been a support player. So we'll just stick with it. We'll play a support character, show them off. I'll show you off as many characters as I can as we go along. Well, I'll try fill the role that the team needs. So this guy has a paraglider. He can jump and then do an X jump and then paraglide. So he has loads of maneuverability, which is good because he can die quite easily. Then he has this L2 ability that can overcharge. Okay, so we have a healer. Again, we need a tank. Nobody wants to play tank. I'll show off this guy. We don't have any tanks. Everybody just plays the like damage dealers, which just happens with every game. So here's the tank guy. Okay, so speed makes a big difference. So Fo, here is the PvE portion of it where you're running through. So the other team are doing this alongside us, but we just can't see them. And it's a race to the end, basically. Got OGMW Lego Star Wars doing Injustice 1 for the series. Yeah, I want to play Injustice again. I have it on PS Plus. I think that was my... I got my PlayStation 4, I think in 2014 Christmas. And that game was a part of PS Plus at the time. Okay, we have a healer. Yes, cool. The vent. But yeah, just looking at dinosaurs falling out of the sky from portals is really fun. And I really hope that this game keeps getting more content because this is actually has a fun loop, you know?
You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher.
Well, see, the best thing, Fo, about Injustice is that the story mode of them and NetherRealm or NetherSoft. NetherRealm Software, maybe? I don't know. The company that makes them, the people that make Mortal Kombat, the best thing about them games is that you can just play the story and have a great time. And you don't need to get too deep with learning all the abilities and different characters. But you'll get like a really good story. The cutscenes are so good. And Then the fighting's actually pretty fun as well. Something which Street Fighter could learn a lot from, single player wise, I mean.
Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors.
One thing I will say again about this game is that the PvE mode here, or the PvP mode, can get quite messy visually. Yeah, so this is PvE, so folk, and you see the way like their shadows are there? They're basically in a parallel universe, I guess, doing the exact same thing we're doing, and it's a race against the clock. Can you see up the top where there's the blue? Obviously the blue on the left is us, the red on the right is them, and then whoever beats it first loads into that second mode, that payload mode, faster, and then they can get a head start on the push.
Summoning pteranodons.
So I'll keep saying that this actually is a fun concept. Yeah, it is, and also like this is on Game Pass, so I mean, I assume it's on Game Pass PC, but I could be wrong. It's definitely on console Game Pass anyway. So yeah, it's like definitely worth it's definitely worth downloading and giving a shot. There are certain games that are on Game Pass that I always say they're not even worth downloading because they're that boring, but this isn't one of them. At the very least, this is a fun game to play for a cup, like, you know, maybe a weekend or something. For now. That could change and become something that's worth playing for more than just a weekend, but... See, my issue is with this tank guy is I don't really have a taunt. Like, there's no way for me to actually tank other than just put a shield down, you know? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. The amount of them. I need to vent the heat here. I keep getting this audio glitch. I'm sure it's coming through on the stream. And it's when I monitor the audio through my PC so that I can hear it, you know, while playing the game. I don't fully understand how to fix it. Okay, they are absolutely hammering us speed-wise. We need to pick up the pace here. Can these feckers stop dying? Come on, come on. Just stay in my shield, please. Come on. Okay, that's good. It might only be coming through on my end. If it's only on my end, then that's fine. I don't really care. It's just like the odd time, it's like the audio kind of lags, but it happens for like literally a split second, so I don't mind. Ah, crap. There has to be a better way to kill this guy. Ah, they're already gone through the other way. Okay, there we go. That's him killed. Have my cup of tea. Because I've already had 2 coffees and I can't drink too much fucking caffeine. No, I'm playing this on PS5, so I got a code off Capcom. I don't know what it'd be like. I should hope it'll run well on the Series S. Obviously, it is kind of, I guess, a bit taxing since there are so many dinosaurs. But no, I'm playing it on PS5. And all the trophies are in Japanese, so I'm not sure if you were there when I said that, but... Give me that. Oh, I could be a T-Rex! Oh, this is a different game mode. This isn't a payload. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Actually, now that I remember, that's on me. So the second round doesn't necessarily have to be PvP. There's a PvE secondary mode. And this must be it. I just didn't know. That's cool. Jesus, look at the amount of them. This is cool. Okay. Oh, it's not a T-Rex, but it looks like a T-Rex. It is a T-Rex. T-Rex time. Oh, so then I go over to their side. Okay. I thought I could summon the... Okay. Let's get them, fellas. Hello. Okay. Okay. One dead. Two dead. Oh, yes. Okay, another one. Another one. Oh, shit, did I just waste my... I just wasted my ultimate. Oh! I just wait... Oh, feck. I literally just wasted that. I'm taking up their time, though. Oh, shit, we're pushing big time. You! Okay, there we go. That worked. Feels kind of clunky playing as the dinosaurs, though.
Summoning raptors. Area defense progress 25%. Summoning pteranodons.
Oh, look at this. This is cool. Drop my shield.
Summoning raptors.
See, and now they can't get through my shield. And then I can Oh, yes. Okay, this is fun. As I said, yes, this game does have quite a lot of fun in it. There is fun to be had. Like, look at that. I think I did a good job there. Probably should have used my ultimate on this guy, to be honest. That would have made more sense, wouldn't it? Okay, we can probably finish him off here. If everybody just shoots him, just focus him. Oh shit, they brought it back a bit. They actually brought that back quite a bit there. No, 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 no. Oh, I think everybody should stay in here. Whoa, 7 people. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I think they should really be staying back here, so then we get... I just stood there. Like, the maximum people on the capture point, no? Again, these are all, like, the intricacies that you learn as you go along. You! Oh, shit. Wait. I'm very confused as to what the feck is going on here. So we're both in the same spot now, I think. But they've already started. We need to get over onto their side somehow. Okay, I think I should be, like, unloading my mag first. And then popping down my shield. That's probably the best thing to do. Okay, we dealt good damage to him. Gonna have to focus him down here. Kinda wish I had my ultimate. Oh my god. Save me. Oh god. How's it going, Rylan? Welcome to the stream. Oh! Oh no, literally the whole team's getting destroyed here. Get out! Oh shit! Tree! We literally have fucking 3 bleeding dinosaurs. Does it just have a standard survival mode? No, this is the only mode where it's the PvE. There's only one mode. I don't think this team comp is working here. Okay, so he changed to a tank. I'm going to change to a healer. I think we need something to actually keep us alive, essentially.
The asset has been damaged. The asset has been destroyed. Enter the specified area to restore it.
Thank you.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god. Jesus, the L healers are quite squishy. Oh, I'm getting rezzed. Oh shit, no. I'm not getting rezzed. I think it... I wonder, do the healers res you faster or something, you know? Okay, overcharge the health. I think that's like the best thing to do as the healer is to overcharge. You see the way our health goes green?
The clock is ticking.
We need like to spawn another fucking dinosaur. But I don't know how we do it.
Combat test complete.
Ah, they won.
You are defeated. You may have lost.
But yeah, you can see, there is definitely some fun to be had here.
Apply this defeat to your continued professional growth.
I mean, it's a good thing that this game came out now, to be honest, because July is a pretty slow month. I didn't even get on the board. Okay, I got more. Oh yeah, now I'll show you what this feckin' like. This isn't like the story, but it's part of like how they build the story and the narrative. Look, so you get the cutscenes in between. Oh, but also you get this stuff where you go to this absolute monstrosity and you like click here, and then they give you like they give you an audio log or a little video log or something to kind of flesh out what's going on.
Only a direct neural link is fast enough for controlling an exosuit in combat. What was it like for you, huh? Getting your bypass put in.
Oh, I had terrible headaches for a week. Like nails being hammered into the back of my head. It's a minor, barely invasive surgical procedure, they say. Yeah, right.
I didn't get headaches. I just couldn't sleep on my back for a while. I wasn't used to that feeling of pressure, you know, inside your neck. Still, worth it. I would have gone through anything to become an exo fighter.
No, Ace, no, don't even start. We've all heard the story about how you woke up during the procedure. Look, don't get me wrong, it's a great story. You just tell it too much.
And Ace is the main character. That's the name they give you.
Going to get yours removed?
So you're some like avatar in these cutscenes who just sticks out like a sore thumb.
I'm not an exo fighter anymore, but I mean, I probably should, really. I don't know.
So yeah, that's now you unlock like another thing. What is this?
This goddess. This Bikatoa. Am I crazy or...
Like it's fair enough. It's a good way to deliver a story in a game like this because I don't want the story to be delivered to me full stop because I'm not playing this for the story. But it still feels a bit weird. Okay, what's in the hangar? What can I buy more upgrades? Oh, I can. Regeneration module. Yeah, like look at this, as I was saying earlier. So, I unlocked this regeneration module. So, 1.5 seconds. Let's see what this is. I'm going to fully upgrade this. Also, these feckin' menus with the cursors, never a good idea. So, I fully upgraded that, and I got an extra second off my regen, my health regen. Or like the time that it takes for my health to regen. Which I don't like that. That makes a big difference if you're trying to make a competitive game. That makes a massive difference. And then also, you have to go through, this is again just a minor gripe. You have to go through and equip it on every single character. Which I think is kind of annoying. Through here, equip. Okay. I'm playing this on PS5, right, and I got a code off Capcom, so you know, whatever, do with that what you will. But yeah, I got a code off Capcom for the PlayStation 5. It is currently on it's on Game Pass, Rylan. I don't think you have a Series console, do you? It was in some State of Play or something like that. It's been shown a couple of times. I think it might have been in a couple of State of Plays. Now that I think about it. Okay, player level.
I can't relax without a little bit of exercise.
Okay, let me play as an attacker, please. It's just people don't play as tanks and they don't play as supports. So then I do it because I'd rather have a chance of winning, to be honest, than have to sit there and try play a game without a healer or something. Especially since I always play as supports regardless. Yeah, I thought you didn't. So it's on Game Pass and then it's on PlayStation 5, right? It's $60 though, so I don't know. I have to wait and see, but I have a feeling that I won't have enough content to keep coming back. But I have to wait and see. Loading in the games actually takes quite some time. I'm writing down a few notes here for my review. Loading into games long.
Exo Fighters, welcome to the war game. I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. The last match ended poorly for you, but I confirmed indications of future success.
Would I recommend? I don't know. It's really hard. It's really hard to tell for now. I really don't know. I really don't know if I'd recommend this game. Because, so, like, if there is only one map, then I don't think I could recommend this game. Okay, so here's this other healer guy. So he does this how he heals. So it's kind of like Baptiste or something. Kind of aim for the floor around the character. And then you fly a bit like Mercy and yeah. Guess I'm playing as a healer again, lol. This guy here, this character is like, he has a blade. He's really cool. Well, Rylan, it's weird because it seems like it only has one map now, but I've been told by Jake from Game Explain that he heard that you unlock the maps as you go along through the story, which is bizarre regardless. So here's this healer guy. I actually don't know which healer I prefer. They're both actually quite fun to play. I think this guy did a good bit more damage though as well. And then he has that ability which I like. The other guy doesn't have any other offensive abilities, I don't think.
Summon raptors.
I think I'm having like an allergic reaction or something. My nose has been so itchy. I'm just sitting there the whole time just like, because it probably looks like I'm going to pick my nose. But I'm not picking my nose if I scratch my nose. I'm scratching it because I don't know. It's like right here. I have like,
The Watcher.
it's just really,
Proceed
oh,
to next
really annoying me. Oh, I've never done this route on the map. Oh, cool. Okay.
Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area.
Okay, so maybe as you progress through the story, you just take different routes. I haven't done this route. Maybe those first 5 matches were just a bad showing. Yeah, I that's just, it's a weird idea to unlock. What does this do? It's a weird idea unlocking maps through playing through like progression, which I think is strange, but I don't know. It's better than having no maps, I guess.
Summoning pteranodons.
Because I haven't done this, so maybe because I unlocked that last cutscene or something, now this part of the map is in the rotation. I don't know.
Dinosaur cull. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team.
See, and then a lot of this is going to be also
Dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat.
see the way like eventually you learn the route, and then that will help you with the speed, because a lot of this is just about the speed of completing these objectives so that you can beat the other team to the second phase. Yeah, it is, Ryan. It is fun. There is plenty of fun to be had in this game right now. It's just the question with these games is there fun after 10 hours, you know? Like, I mean, there's fucking dinosaurs raining from the sky, you know? I'm never gonna sit here and pretend that, like, that isn't a fun idea. Like, the opening cutscene shows, like, a forecast of rain, basically, but instead of rain, it's dinosaurs. It was, like, an 80% chance of dinosaurs today, which is just, it's just hilarious, so. Okay, so. Yeah, I guess it's always good to have someone on your team that knows what they're doing, because they'll know, like, the routes, so you just follow them.
Summon raptors. Summon raptors.
The only thing is it feels so far that doing the PvE mode,
Summoning
having a support character in the PvE mode isn't actually too useful most of the time. Because if you have people that are like somewhat competent, they probably won't even come close to dying from the dinosaurs until maybe like the last round. Because like I haven't really had to do much healing here. So I could potentially like play as one of the damage dealers and just help wipe out the team or the dinosaurs faster, you know?
dinosaur cull. You are completing objectives faster.
Oh, we're
than
completing
enemy
these way faster than these guys.
Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission.
Yeah, the Gex trilogy does sound pretty cool. I've never played Gex. I've played Croc,
Raptors.
but I never played Gex. Gex has some like pretty risky lines for nowadays. Like I'm pretty sure like there's some lines like about like, you know, like the English, the way they used to say about how Japanese people spoke English. And there is a couple of lines like that, and I wonder if they'll be kept in. Ah, come on, would you stop dying?
Dinosaur cull. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher.
Okay, so I should be overcharging everyone's health here, I think.
Initiate
There's also, like, isn't there, like, Tomba's coming as well, and
Please wait.
there's a couple of other games, limited run games are publishing.
Triceratops.
No, I think they're just making remakes, I think that's what they are. I don't actually know. Tracer. Okay, so my team seem to be quite competent, which is good. Oh! Just as I say that, they nearly die, but... Yup.
Dinosaur call.
Okay, so now... So we're already onto the second phase here. What are we getting, the PvP or the PvE mode, though?
Warning. You will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat.
Okay, so I think we're doing the PvE mode then? Or
Complete all
PvP?
of the assigned objectives wins. Do your part and generate robust combat data.
No, this is the so this is the PvE secondary mode. The music is pretty cool.
Summon a Carnotaurus. Summoning raptors.
So you can actually deal like some damage to them before they come out of the portal.
Area defense progress 25%.
Okay, so that is the... This person is almost dead. Save that ability for them. Ability.
Summoning Pachycephalosauruses.
Oh! I need my L2 ability!
Area defense progress 50%. Enemy team has progressed to the final mission.
Okay.
Close the performance.
Okay, so we're already like 56% through doing this. I want to play No More Heroes 3. Actually, have I ever played 2? I've definitely played 1. But No More Heroes is an interesting series. And then Sackboy is a great game. I love that game. Did not get the flowers that it deserved.
They may invade with a hostile dinosaur. Area defense progress 75%.
Okay, so can I capture this from above? I can. Okay, I just have to be a certain height. Okay, well that's one done.
Warning. The enemy team has activated the Dominator. Enemy controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction. Follow the watcher. Proceed to next mission.
Get the res, get the res! I should really be using my ultimate, but I don't know what my ultimate does. Oh, that was a clutch heal there.
Summoning Pteranodons.
Oh, heal him! Oh, I just got him.
Summoning Raptors.
Is that fecker dead yet? I don't know what my ultimate does. Let's... Oh, it freezes him. Okay. Well, that would have been useful about... I don't know. About 2 minutes ago. Can I heal myself, I wonder?
Area defense progress 25%.
Jeez, we are absolutely hammering these. Can I bring up, is there like a scoreboard? Wonder what gives you the score, you know?
Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Area defense progress 50%. Summoning Raptors.
So far, Nick, it's actually really fun. Few like questionable decisions where it seems like, now I can't be 100% sure, but it seems like some of the maps are blocked behind story progression. So like my first 5 games, I was literally playing on the same map the whole time, and now I've done 2 new routes. Basically, they're all set in this city, but you take different routes in the city, so they're like completely different. Like I haven't done this sort of like motorway or highway, I guess what you call it in America. part of the map, you know? So it's a bit weird, but it's fun. It's like, it's actually quite very fun.
Generated for your team.
You...
Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies.
And now this is the part, I'll explain, Nick, if you stick around for the next game, I'll explain, like, how the game is actually set out, you know? How it's set up. Because there's two parts. There's a PvE mode before, and then there's a second section that's like a PvEVP mode. It's weird. Oh yeah, no, this game is completely online, like completely multiplayer. You might have like a training mode that you can play, but it's like this is completely single player or completely multiplayer. Okay, can I get up here? I can't. Come here, boys. But here I am, not a T-Rex, but a kind of T-Rex-like dinosaur. Go on, kill him! Get a kill, get a kill! I don't think I've killed one of them, have I? No. You can get bots in your lobby. No bots in this lobby, which is good. Shit, since I am the sole healer, I don't think I should have been the one that went with the T-Rex, because they're probably struggling here.
Summoning Pachycephalosaurus. Area defense progress, 75%. Summoning Pteranodons.
But I'm playing as a healer here, Nick.
Area defense.
Yes, I am. I'm going to review it, Nick. I'm going to try play as much of it as I can over the next couple of days, and hopefully you either get a review out on Sunday or Monday. Sunday might be a bit too early. I don't know. We'll see.
Results like these are a rising tide that raises all boats.
Are my teammates bots? No, they're not right now. Thank you, guitar player. Yeah, see, I don't know. I'm definitely on... A lot of people seem to have issue with paying full price for a multiplayer-only game. I don't... If the game is really... Like, if they came to me and said, give us €80 for Overwatch, a game that you're going to put 500 hours into, I would have done it, you know? So, I'm definitely a bit... Yo, did I get... No, I didn't get the MVP. I didn't get anything. How? I literally healed everybody. Bullshit. Oh no, I cursed. I'm gonna get demonetized. All my streams end up getting demonetized. Okay. I got more Bitcoin. I got more awards that I can show off. Okay, well, there we go. That's another game finished. Do I have more story? Yeah, let's show off more story. So these are like audio logs, maybe, are they? I don't fucking know. This is weird. Okay, yeah. Right. I'm reviewing this game, but I'm not even going to cheat myself or cheat anyone into thinking that I care about this. I really don't. This is a multiplayer game. Okay, so there's more story done. I maybe should have... I don't... You know. Let's show off more. We'll go Omega Predator. Yeah, I'll get that. Just scare people off with my medals. Okay, Hanger, what can I do to upgrade? Oh, I got a new skin. Desert. Cool. Alright. Cool. Okay, I just need to go pee. I'll be back in like 45 seconds. Goodbye. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Exosuits via the brainstem bypass.
I've returned. I always do it. I always drink like a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and then like a pint of water before I start. And then I just need to pee all the time. So I'd never be a good full-time streamer. Okay, well, we just keep going, I guess. See, the problem is it doesn't actually tell you like how many more games I have to play to like unlock the next story, or you know. But we shall see if there are more maps. Yeah, that's a weird glitch with the audio. I don't know what's happening. Oh, my fucking nose! Oh, I don't know what it is. So itchy. Yeah, I'll do that so it doesn't look like I'm picking my nose on the stream. People won't look at me weird. I feel like I'm like Squidward pulling my nose or something. Okay, can I play as an attacker now, please? Somebody play as some other fucking hero, for God's sake. If we have a healer, I'll play. If we have one healer, I'll play as an attacker player. That logo down the bottom kind of reminds me of Skill Up. It's the same colors. What games are coming out this month? July game releases. Let's see. Any of these games interest anyone? So of course we have Exoprimal. And then after that, it's kind of like Pikmin and Remnant 2. Pikmin actually kind of seems a bit fun, to be honest. I love the Pikmin series. Having a lot of fun playing 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to buy 4, but I have a feeling I'm going to play the demo first before I pre-order. I might stream that next month, actually. But yes.
Exo Fighters, welcome to the war game. I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. You produced outstanding combat data in the previous war game. Keep crushing those efficacy metrics.
Okay, we have 2 tanks here. What was I looking up here?
Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Prepare for battle.
Oh, what's going on? Yeah, Remnant. I fucking love Remnant from the Ashes. Okay, who haven't I played as? I haven't played as Barrage. Let's see what Barrage is like. I'm gonna actually stream Remnant 1 for a bit before Remnant 2 comes out because I just love that game so much. It simply is that much fun. Okay, now I have to figure out this guy's abilities. Can he do a double jump? No. Okay, he can do that, which like shoots down grenades. What does my... Okay, the R1 is literally just a grenade I throw, okay. And then my ability is a rocket launcher of some description. I'm going to play Remnant 2 on console, definitely. I'm going to play Remnant 1. I just want to do like a live stream a couple of days before that game comes out, just because I just love it that much. I'm going to play Remnant 1 on PlayStation as well. The Switch port of Remnant 1 is actually really good. If anybody's curious, I reviewed that for Game Explained. And it's like a very good port. It runs really well. Obviously, kind of looks a bit but I mean, that's just a Switch port for you. But it runs well, and it's just a great game to play handheld. Because that's such a good game just to dip into for like 45 minutes. Just run around, kill some enemies, and off you go.
Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing.
I reached out for a review code for Remnant. Probably won't get one. I don't have a contact. So I just emailed like their general PR people. So I don't think I'll get one, but I'm in. It's always worth a shot.
Summoning Pteranodons.
Okay, can I... Probably can't. I don't like this guy, actually. Feck this guy. I'm changing. How do I change again? Feck. Up, down. effect. How have I forgotten how you change character? No. No, not that. Not that.
Eliminate the specified target.
Ah, there we go. Do you know what? I honestly haven't played as this Deadeye guy. Yeah, THQ Nordic just do all those Embracer Group generally just do good ports on the Switch, which is great. Okay, so this guy is like the basic bitch of the characters. This guy is the Soldier 76.
Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission.
Wreckfest looks fun. There's a new Wreck. I think it's called Wreckathon or something. Is that what it's called? There's a new game coming out.
Summon Raptors.
Jeez, my sensitivity is very high for this character. Oh, I just shot my grenade into a feckin' stairs.
Summon Raptors.
My job to take care of it. Oh shit. Jesus, No, I thought they were hammering us. No, they're not. Okay, so I believe this is...
You are completing objectives.
Okay, we're doing it faster. I believe this is going to be a PvP one now.
Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Each way. Summoning a
And yeah, I can't wait for the Arkham games on Switch. I hope they run well. I don't see, like, Arkham Asylum should definitely be able to run quite well on it. I don't see why that would be an issue. It's more Arkham City. I can see that not running very well, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'd love that. I love Arkham City. It's so good. And yeah, it is a shame. I never actually played Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated on the Switch. By all accounts, though, that port is awful. The Cosmic Shake one is like borderline okay if it's the only thing, the only console you have, then it's like okay. But it's not like, I don't know, like Remnant, the Remnant port. Remnant from the Ashes port on the Switch is like, if someone came to me and was like, where should I buy that? It's like, well, if you want the best performance and you want to play it at 60 FPS, then buy it on the PlayStation. But I can understand somebody wanting to play that game handheld, and, you know, it's a good enough port that I would say, yeah, go ahead. But Cosmic Shake is like, only play Cosmic Shake on the Switch if it's your only option, you know? Oh, really? Arkham Knight's supposed... Ugh. Arkham Knight's supposed to be Cloud. I always wonder now, obviously Nintendo are like, they understand their hardware the best. They're going to be able to squeeze the most juice out of it. But I'm always curious, like, how can something like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, which not only is a massive game, but it also kind of is very intricate, like as in with how everything is so interactive. Like that shit is taxing on a console. So then it's like, why can't Arkham Knight run on it? Yeah, see, especially now, Rylan, with the Steam Deck. Like, before this, the Switch was, like, the only way that you could say, oh, yeah, if you want to play a portable, then buy it on this. But now you have the Steam Deck that can run games better than the Switch. The only thing about the Steam Deck, though, doesn't have an OLED screen. And OLED screens are absolutely... They're just game changers. Like, absolute game changers.
You will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. Warning. Has entered this dimension. You are at great risk of...
Okay, so this is the PvE mode here. Or the PvP mode. The payload pushing.
Mission will be data key security. Proximity to the data key will cause it to advance.
Okay, so this is the route that I've literally done like 5 or 6 times already.
Remain in proximity to repair it.
Yeah, see, I think I own all the Batman Arkham games on Steam. I've only ever beaten Origins and City, though. I've never beaten Asylum. It was always one of them games that, for whatever reason, I just can't beat it. I don't know why. I like it. I really enjoy what I play, but I just get bored after like 5 hours and just put it down.
Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors.
Can we, people, turn around, please. I got a lot of enemies behind us. Hello, Jake. Welcome to the stream. It is going. So, Jake, you were right about the maps. As you progress through, you unlock new routes, from what I've seen. But you see this route that I'm doing here on this payload thing? I've done this about pretty much every single game bar like 2, and I think I've played like 10 or 12 games. So this route is already getting quite boring. So I don't know if there's going to be more routes as it goes along. Regardless, stupid idea, blocking maps behind story progression. I don't understand it, but I mean, fair enough. If there's more maps, then yeah, that's, oh shit. You got this big guy coming in here. Oh god! Absolutely annihilate him.
Dominator active. Take advantage of this unique asset and defeat the enemies. Stay near the data key to restore and continue.
Whoa! Yeah, see, Fo, the thing about all those old Call of Duty games, they're like, they just get hacked on PC and stuff, and they're just crazy sweaty. Have you found any class you like in particular? I like the support classes because I'm always the support person. They've always been my favorite, and they're actually good here. The tanks are fine, and so far the like attackers or whatever you call them, what are they called? The assaults. This guy, the normal guy, Deadeye, doesn't seem to have much about him. The demolitionist guy doesn't. I've literally played for like 30 minutes, but he just doesn't feel as good as the other characters to me. But then the other guy, the guy with the blades, he's cool. I like him. I think I'm coming down with something. I can feel it in my throat. That's not good. Well, that's what Fo said he thinks that it's going to be Cloud. Maybe. I hope it isn't Cloud, but it wouldn't surprise me if it is. Go on, tank, you push up. See, this is the thing, like playing a game like Overwatch. It's like you learn so many principles of how to play these sorts of games. Now, it could end up not being useful later on as like a meta is formed, but like the tank should be like pushing up. I think the tank should be like up there and sort of creating space for us. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, see, this sort of game, Guitar Player, is definitely like a streamable game that I think a lot of people will stream for a couple of days at the very least. Okay, we're into the PvP mode now. Oh my god, my sensitivity is so high. Oh, there's quite a bit of an aim assist. Okay, nobody's actually pushing. Oh, yes, kill him. He's won. Finish him off. Okay, we just have to break his shield, I guess. Oh, yes. That tank guy's almost dead. Get him. Kill him. Someone finish him off. Okay, healer next. Okay, that healer guy is actually pretty good at just like rushing in.
Preparations progress forward when friendly exoplanets are near the data key. Continue escorting the data key.
Okay, that should destroy his shield. And now, finish him. No. Oh, yes. Kill him. Nice. Okay, we're doing good. They're all dead. Oh, so not... Okay, that's good. I will probably buy them then.
Data key transfer preparation 60% complete. Aerial transfer will be initiated.
Yeah, that PC port was an absolute disaster. That was like the first one of those sorts of like just everybody heard about it sort of disasters
You completed all objectives before the
that I remember anyway. When was Arkham Knight released? Let me see.
You are victorious.
Arkham Knight release date. (2015). Okay. Well, see, it's not physical, so I'd imagine. See, I'd say if the Arkham trilogy was physical, it would be one of those trilogies that's like, okay, you can play it, or you know, say 10 gigs of it is on the feckin' cartridge, and then the rest isn't. You know, you have to download the rest. Yeah, I think I remember the Injustice port being pretty bad on PC, right? And I had an awful time with the Injustice port back in the day. There is a physical Arkham trilogy, but only Arkham. Oh, okay, all right. Them Switch, the Switch card premium. They don't want to pay the extra money. Well, actually, I don't know how big them games are. See, the thing is about Arkham Knight, I love Arkham City, but I've never played Arkham Knight because there's just something about forced vehicle sections that just really ruin it for me. It's like, even in this game, like, playing as the dinosaurs. Yeah, it's cool playing as a dinosaur for, like, 5 minutes. And I'm like, just let me play my character that I want to play. I don't want to fucking play as a dinosaur. Even though dinosaurs are cool, you know?
Holders, why is this suit?
Okay, as I said, I'm not even going to pretend like I care about the story of this game.
Hey.
Maybe I'll listen to it another day. Sitting here on a stream, not that day. Next story. What is the brain? Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. Brilliant. Yes.
It is unclear why the strategy.
Yeah, see, I think Arkham Asylum or Arkham City just holds a special place in my heart because it was my first PC game. First brand new PC game that I bought when I had a PC that was good enough to run it. And it just felt so cool. Reduces damage from dinosaur attacks by 3%. Slightly reduces knockback from... Oh god, that's good. Okay. We'll unlock you, so... Who comes up with these feckin' cursor menus? Like, come on. Destiny has done a lot for the gaming industry, but this is one thing that Destiny... I wish Destiny hadn't have done. And we have to go through and equip this on all the people.
What?
Can devs be... I don't see why they wouldn't be allowed, Rylan. The only thing is they'd have to make special boxes that hold multiple carts, and then also the cartridges for the Switch cost a lot of money. That's why a lot of games opt for...
You're scared. Get
they
over
opt
yourself.
for... We'll put X amount on... we'll put X amount on the cartridge and then the rest on download, because I think, if I remember correctly, Nintendo have it so that there are different size cartridges, and the bigger the cartridge, the more it costs to manufacture. So that's why they opt for that. So I'd say to put 3 cartridges on one thing probably just wouldn't be worth our while. Any hype for the Microsoft Activision deal? No, none whatsoever. It's a great thing for Game Pass, yes. And I think in the short run, Game Pass is good for the consumer, but I think in the long run, Game Pass is going to be ultimately bad for the gaming industry at large. That are my... That is my thoughts on the deal and Game Pass in general. And I don't think anything will affect that. Because, firstly, Activision did not need to be bought. And think of, here's one thing I heard. Think of the amount of AAA games that could have been made for $68 or $69 billion. You could make, if you average it that a AAA game costs $500 million, like you can make over 120. You can make over 120 brand new AAA games. I know obviously the economics don't work out, but this is just hypothetical. You can make 120 AAA games, give it to 343, well, maybe not 343, they seem to be quite incompetent. Give it to, I don't know, Fable, give it to Gears, give it to Minecraft to make a cool Minecraft spin-off, and give it to, I don't know, it's just, yeah, that's, it's just awful. It's just awful that, and you have people like, there's people fucking making it their lives that Microsoft, like, they just want, like, they want this to happen. And then also, I've heard some people, I've heard in the Crash community, there's this guy called a Canadian guy that is basically like his whole life is this deal going through. And they have this thought, and this was a thought that I had, but I heard Mr. Matty Play say something quite insightful about it, that, okay, it's great that Crash is now owned by Microsoft, Crash and Spyro, because their whole thought behind it is that Crash and Spyro are owned by Microsoft, so now Microsoft will give them more leeway. They're no longer under Activision, you know, the big scary Activision, so Crash and Spyro will be able to flourish, which is a thought that I had. But a lot of people had the same idea for the Bethesda deal, where, oh, Bethesda, Microsoft now own Bethesda, they now own Obsidian, oh my god. Now, you know, we're going to get a Elder Scrolls not made by Bethesda, or we're going to get a Fallout not made by Bethesda. But that hasn't happened. It's just a bad, I don't know. Just, and it would be the same if this was Sony as well. Like, I am obviously a PlayStation fan, but that's where I stop, because I am a fan of PlayStation because I like their consoles and I like the games they make. And that's as far as it goes. Whereas, like, I wouldn't be a fan if PlayStation went out, because the problem is that people think that Sony are going to have to push for a deal, maybe by Square Enix or Ubisoft or blah blah blah, but that is also bad. Like, there's a lot of things, like, I could literally sit here and talk about this for hours, but there's a lot of things that I think is wrong with this whole deal. First of all, as Jake said, like, consolidation. Like, we've seen what Disney have done with Fox and Marvel and all these properties that they're buying, and it's like, as I was saying, like, you kind of need organic growth, and that's not what this is. And one thing I will give Sony is that at the very least, a lot of their acquisitions have been organic. They have worked with Housemarque, they have worked with Bluepoint. Whereas, and that's why I think the Bethesda deal with Microsoft is a bit different, because Bethesda have a history working with Microsoft. But now, Activision don't have a history with Xbox. Activision have a history for whoever is the market leader in consoles and whoever will pay them the most money to kind of get that, like, DLC exclusivity. That's all Activision care about. And now it's like, instead of, as I said, Microsoft going out and spending $68 billion making loads of cool games with the studios that they own, and maybe investing in more Game Pass games for indie studios so they can keep their doors open, they are now spending it on Call of Duty, which, regardless Call of Duty was going to be made, and regardless Call of Duty was going to make millions or billions upon billions of dollars, and now it's like that money has just gone into something that didn't need the money, you know?
You are completing objectives slower than the enemy.
So, yeah, and then I think wrapped up in behind all of this is that I think Game Pass is bad for the gaming industry as a whole. Short term, yes, it's great. You get €13 a month, you get all these games. But long term, how is it possible? And you can see this with Pixar right now. I actually only watched a video essay on it, where Pixar movies are just losing money because they're going straight to Luca and Turning Red, which I did. I enjoyed both of them. They are losing money because they are going straight to Disney Plus, and it is not viable to be able to recoup the money that goes into making these. So then, instead of Pixar kind of branching out and making Turning Red and making Luca, they're just going to start making Toy Story 5 because that's exactly what makes them money, and they know that's what's going to keep the lights on, because it's not profitable to make a subscription-only high-quality game or high-quality Pixar film. And I think that's what's going to happen with games, where you are going to get a load of Game Pass games, which are games that are good enough that are on Game Pass, but they're not good enough to pay 60, 70, 80 euro for. And I think eventually that's just going to erode the quality of games overall. And then it's just not viable to release, say, a $500 million Bethesda game, a $500 million 343 game, a $500 million, well, you know, maybe 500 million might be a bit too much, but you know, a $200 million plus a $200 million plus AAA game, and release multiple of them on Game Pass and somehow make it profitable while also feeding Game Pass with old games, feeding it with new indie and AA games. It's just not viable. And I just don't think it's going to work out. And Jake, I would actually like to sit down one day soon and talk on a Discord call with you. So if you want, we can talk about everything, because I think it would be an interesting conversation. Because Jesus Christ, I just hate it. I hate it. I hate it. If Sony were doing the same thing, I'm a Sony fanboy. I like Sony consoles. If Sony were doing the same thing, I would say the exact same thing, because it's just not good for Sony to go out and buy Ubisoft instead of putting that money into making games that, like, high quality games, you know? I just think it's a bad, and it's also a bad. I think another thing is that it's so bad that people are like so happy about it. It's like, who is happy? Like, there's one. Okay, so consolidation in general, I think, is bad. But one thing that really annoys me is that, fair enough, imagine Microsoft went out and bought studios that otherwise would struggle to survive. Not struggle, but it's kind of bordering. Obsidian are a great example. Obsidian were a team, if you read Jason Schreier's book, Obsidian were a team that were constantly in flux on whether they were going to be able to keep their doors open, whether or not they'll be able to make their next game, okay? Microsoft buying Obsidian is completely different, because Obsidian now have money behind them that can keep them alive, and Obsidian make fantastic games. They make absolutely brilliant RPGs, okay? But Microsoft buying Activision now gives Blizzard, who make games that print money, and Activision, who make games that print money, even more money behind them to make these same games that print money. And it's not like Call of Duty is fun. I like Call of Duty. I like Diablo. But they're not games that are pushing the boundaries. Maybe you can say Diablo is kind of maybe pushing the boundaries of what like live service games can be and what action RPGs can be. But Call of Duty getting more money injected into it isn't going to make Call of Duty any more successful. As I said, I can sit here, talk about this all day. So if you have any more questions, keep them coming. Okay, we need a good dinosaur here to. I forgot about Exoprimal here. Okay, we need a really good dinosaur to properly slow them down.
advantage of this unique asset and defeat the enemies.
Thanks, bud.
Summoning Pteranodons. Your allies are on the offensive near the enemy team. Warning. The enemy team has activated the
Ah, shit.
enemy-controlled dinosaur incoming.
Okay, where's their dinosaur?
Its destruction. The enemy team is on the offensive. Fight back.
Yeah, revive this lad. So we actually have a healer. And then I should be able to do my ultimate here. And hopefully deal a good bit of damage. Launch the tornado off. I don't know if that can actually do anything to him or not.
Summoning raptors.
Keep punching him, everybody. Keep punching him.
Summoning Pteranodons.
Yeah, well, I do think that will happen. Well, it probably already is happening, Foe. Where there are certain, like I'm sure Bethesda have probably built some sort of AI generation thing. I mean, I guess it's kind of procedural generation. That's just made by a computer, you know? Where, like, there's certain things in their games that are procedurally generated that eventually could probably just be completely moved over to, like, an AI doing it.
Summoning raptors.
But, and I wonder eventually will there be, like, flavor text in quests, in side quests, that will be AI generated and then make side quests even more boring than they actually are, because side quests recently have been absolutely shocking in games. Absolutely shocking. I'm playing Fallout 3 and it's just like, Jesus Christ, side quests have regressed big time. Like, the side quests in Fallout 3 are so good.
Summoning raptors.
Nice work.
Enemy team's victory is near. Demonstrate the necessary skills to avoid defeat. The enemy
Like, they're alright. Like, we have to push in here. Like, we just have to.
consider direct attack.
But nobody is helping me. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Ah. I think this is a loss.
Escort progress 80%. A well-balanced combat.
Nice work.
Nice cock. Oh. Nah, I'm dead again. Yep. Yeah, there's too much. I think I find it very funny watching the Call of Duty community from the outside, because do you know the way Call of Duty Cold War was as a part of PS Plus now? Is it PS Plus? Yeah. And now people are like, yeah, Cold War is the last good Call of Duty game. And it's just because that's the one that's like on everyone's mind. Because they're like, yeah, the new Call of Duty is bad. Cold War was way better. I was like, when Cold War came out, everyone's like, yeah, this game sucks. So they just change their tune whenever they want. Okay, there's another game. Down the hatch. Private Ryan 2003.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Oh, we have a cutscene.
Exercise
I will admit about that whole, like,
sunsetting temporal instance. Survivors.
Activision Blizzard
Before departure,
thing.
have
I do
a
like seeing the reaction to it, because it's honestly just crazy. Like, seeing the people that are just, their whole life is about that deal going through, and I just can't believe it. I just can't believe that anybody could be so happy about some big company buying another big company for $69 billion. It's like one of the biggest acquisitions in the history of, like, the world, I think.
I thought Magnum was a gunner too.
Like, if I, biggest, let's see, biggest merger, I think I looked this up before. Biggest mergers of all time. So Vodafone. Let's see. Vodafone and Mannesmann was $202 or $203 billion, which is crazy. AOL and Time Warner was 182 billion. Okay, so it's... Let me see. It's not in the top, like... Let me see. There was one Pfizer and some other company, 90 billion. So it's not in, like, the top, say, 20, but it's still quite large. They didn't even fix this PC version of Cold War, so you can still get docs. That sounds like a brilliant experience. Crazy that Sackboy, A Big Adventure, still gets... Yeah, they're really good with giving free DLC to Little Big Planet games. They always have been, where they just release, like, loads of costumes and level... Well, actually, no, they weren't free, but they were just, like, constantly supported. And also another thing that they don't give credit for... Back in the day, if you had DLC for Little Big Planet 1, it transferred all the way over to Little Big Planet 3, which was great. Well, I think Bobby... Let's see. How much will Bobby Kotick make for the merger? So here's something Bobby Kotick can make as much as... here, they're all over the place. He can make a lot. A couple of 100 million just from the deal going through.
Exofighters to participate in the combat tests. This is a two-team competitive scenario.
Yeah, this is great. I understand. You don't need to show me this before every game.
The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. The winning team will be eligible for bonus existence. Data indicates that human beings improve their performance through competition. Compete to win, and compete to live.
Oh, Harry Kane was on Hot Ones. It's gotta be interesting. Apparently the PC version of Sackboy literally... Let's actually see. SteamDB. SteamDB, Sackboy.
Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Have a super day. Interdimensional transfer.
How do I check the players?
War game will begin shortly. Have a super day.
Oh, feck. I don't know. Okay, what's the old team comp? Guess not being a tank, am I? I don't want to be a tank. Being a tank is boring.
In dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher.
Actually, you know what? I don't think we need a tank for now. I want to show you this guy. Yeah, if Microsoft buys Activision, Bobby Kotick will profit $140 million. Even if the deal goes through, even if the deal fails, Microsoft owe Activision, I think, $3 billion. That was like, you know, a clause in it. And obviously Bobby Kotick will see, or Kotick, I don't know, will see a certain percentage of that. Like, you... Oh, you hated Sackboy the game, Fo. I thought you meant you hated Sackboy as a character. I was like, come on, he is some of the best... He's like one of the best mascots going. And I actually, like, I really wonder what will happen. I wonder, will Bobby Kotick stay? Is he going to stay if the deal goes through? Because why would Microsoft want to inherit that sort of culture? Like, that just can't be good to deal with.
Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon raptors. Summon raptors.
What would you even do? Like, what do you do with $140 million?
Summon raptors.
Like, that is just, like, a completely unfathomable amount of money. Like, surely you just get bored of spending your money at some point.
Summon raptors. Dinosaur call.
Do haptics work on PC if you plug a DualSense in?
Proceed to next mission.
$178 million. Like, what? Oh,
Please wait. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus.
this is another thing that people are celebrating. A man who threatened to kill a woman is getting all this money. Well, not like he was getting, like, regardless, he was going to get a lot of money. It's not like this lined his pockets any more than they already are going to be lined, because he will get his money at some point, but
You are
yeah.
completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area.
But people do seem to have quite
Summoning
quite like. Well, no, I'm sure people have brought it up. It's just I haven't really seen it about people talking just about Bobby Kotick. It's like people have very short memories. So this guy is actually kind of fun to play as. Back onto talking about the game, not about Microsoft.
Summoning raptors. Dinosaur cull.
And then another thing is like it's so
Completing objectives slower than the enemy team.
it's such a weird dynamic, this whole thing between Sony and PlayStation, or Sony and, well, PlayStation and Xbox with this FTC thing, because I heard another thing where it's like, obviously Sony are the market leaders when it comes to consoles. Well, Nintendo are like neck and neck, but between Microsoft and Sony, I think Nintendo were just off doing their own thing, so that's a bit different. But like Sony and Xbox or Sony's the market leader, PlayStation, and so it's like there's a weird fuck you to the market leader, which is Sony, but it's just so strange because behind the not market leader in Xbox is Microsoft, who are like are they $1 trillion company? I actually don't know. They're whatever they are, they're absolutely fucking massive. And it's like these people are like, yeah, go Microsoft, the underdogs buying out this company. It's like, yeah, the underdogs. And then it's so funny that when you put it into perspective, like Sony is a small company in comparison to Microsoft, but they're still absolutely fucking ginormous and worth billions.
Completing objectives slowly.
And I just find it very strange that people
To next mission.
are rooting for them
Initiating dinosaur
as companies. It's like I root for,
Triceratops.
well, I root for Xbox as well, because Xbox make good games as well when they're not completely incompetent. But I root for all three companies making good games because I am a gamer. That's what I want to do. I want to play good games. But I don't root for the companies themselves. You know what I mean? Like, as long as Sony, or as long as PlayStation and Nintendo keep making great games, then I will be a fan of them. But once they stop making great games, there will always be a bit inside me where I'm like, I miss the great games they played because I have a lot of memories, good memories and nostalgia for them. But if they're not serving me as a customer and making the great games that I want, then I don't give a shite about them. And then another thing, actually me and Jake spoke about this,
Proximity
was
to the
that
data key will cause it to advance.
these sorts of people that you see championing this, and you know what, like on both sides like that. Oh, fuck Microsoft. I want this to flop because I like Sony, or fuck PlayStation. I want this to go through because I like Microsoft.
Enemy data key.
a lot of it kind of, they seem like sports fans, you know? Where, like, at the end of the day, I absolutely love Liverpool. Like I love them. Even when they're shit, even when they're doing bad shit, like up in ticket prices, even though Liverpool fans are actually good at protesting that sort of shit. But it's like you have this almost near unconditional love for your football team. And maybe that's where people are getting it with Sony and Microsoft, where they don't have a sport. So their sports team is Xbox, or their sports team is PlayStation, you know? So I think that's another factor that maybe I kind of don't really think about too often. Because, I don't know, some people just, they don't have sports to latch on to that sort of fanaticism, if that's even a word. Because I am fanatic for Liverpool. But I also criticise them, you know, so I don't know. It is still different, but... I would actually like to sit down and talk about that. Actually gather my thoughts, because this is obviously, I'm playing a game, I'm reading chat, I'm kind of spouting absolute nonsense. So maybe sitting down and actually writing out my thoughts and kind of thinking about it would be good. Because I mean, not only is this a massive deal full stop just because of how big these companies are, it's also just a massive deal in the gaming industry, because I mean, it can change quite a bit of the game. Like, it's going to change gaming. I mean, at some point we're not going to be able to play it's just so weird that Crash was a PlayStation mascot. Then he kind of went multi-platform. And now, if this goes true, Crash is going to be an Xbox mascot, which is just absolutely insane. Do we have a healer? And if we have a healer, is he actually healing?
Enemy team's victory is near. Demonstrate the necessary skills to avoid defeat. The enemy data key has progressed.
I think we might need 2 healers. We're going to have my ult though, so...
Enemy exofighters.
Okay, we need to push in, everybody. Keep slicing them up. Okay, I'm going to change to a healer now. I keep forgetting the button to change. There we go. Change to this guy. So I use my ult because I think we'll need... Because no one's even pushing in. And this is another thing. I don't think people... fully understand what's going on, to be honest.
You may have lost, but the quality of the data harvested remained acceptable. Apply this defeat to your continued professional growth.
I think I need to get some cashews or something to keep me ticking over. So 2 seconds, I'll be back.
The best exofighters in this war game.
have returned. Yeah. Okay, I will munch on these as I play. And I think what I'll do is... Let me know if you can hear me munching. Because there's nothing worse than hearing people munching. Okay, we go through some boring story crap while I Yes, Resident Evil Village is amazing. It's more actiony
Magnum, you must rest
than
now.
Resident Evil 7,
You're torn up worse than I am.
but it's very... I love it.
Ace, talk some sense into him. Surely it...
Okay. Time to do some upgrading. The story progression in this game is so fucking weird. Yeah, it's first person, but it's still a Resident Evil game. Same with Resident Evil 7. They're both absolutely phenomenal games, pal. They're unbelievable. But they're both first person, but they're still like out and out Resident Evil games. Resident Evil 7 is more like Resident Evil 1 or 2, and then Resident Evil 8 is more like Resident Evil 4.
Exo-fighters, welcome to the war game. I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. I require all Exo-fighters to participate in the combat tests. This is a two-team competitive scenario. Those on the other side are the enemy team. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins.
Okay.
The winning team will
I hate
be
having greasy
eligible
fingers.
for bonus existence.
So let's see, will this work?
Data indicates that human beings improve their performance through competition. Compete to win, and compete to live. Compete to achieve research excellence.
Disengaging.
Witch Doctor's repair capabilities are indispensable. Support your allies on the battlefield by keeping them shipshape.
You talking about this guy?
Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Have a super day.
The weird AI guy. Okay, one last mouthful. Oh.
Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day.
Oh, this is a new route, I think. Oh, no, it's not.
You will now engage
It's the
in
same route.
dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat. Summon raptors.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Oh my god, my fucking note. That's the thing, Bo. That, like, I don't understand how
Summon raptors.
multiplayer games, like, this is a multiplayer only game, and somebody sat there saying, okay, we will have this weird AI guy introduce every single match, every single time you start it up with pretty much the exact same lines, every time.
You are
Like, how do you,
slower
like,
than the enemy team.
surely if on your team you have people that have played multiplayer games, and
Preparing combat.
you know that when you play a multiplayer game and you want to get into a multiplayer game and play it a lot, you don't want to see this fecker talk to you every single time you introduce a game. Like, yeah, it's cool for the first 5 or 10 games, but after that, you're like, just let me play it. And it's kind of like, it's the same with like FIFA, where you have to do the intro every single time you play a match, but at the very least, they're trying to replicate what a real football match is like. So you can partially understand why they would include that in it. Now, it is skippable, but there's a lot of people that don't skip it, which is annoying. But
Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus.
Pachycephalosaurus is...
Raptors.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think... See, it's a hard... It's a hard thing to sell a €60 multiplayer only game, because a lot of people have an aversion to playing that much money for multiplayer games. I don't. If I think the game is good and it has legs, I'd have no problem spending even €80. Like, that's how much a new game here in Ireland is. Wouldn't have a problem. But it's trying to get other people in, which is the issue.
Initiating dinosaur call mission.
And so far, the progression of this game, I don't understand it. I do not have a clue. I'm still none the wiser on if new maps are unlocked as the story progresses. I've played this game for like 4 or 5 hours now, and I still don't fully understand what the progression is. I don't know if I unlock new maps. I don't know if this is the only map. I don't know if there are more maps. I don't know. Like, my initial thought was, Jesus Christ, this game has one map. And now I'm like, maybe you unlock new paths as you level up, and maybe you do. But I don't know. And it's so weird that this is coming from Capcom. Like, this is Capcom that have literally released like some of the best games ever made in the last 10 years.
Is faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat. Please wait. Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors. Summoning
This part kind of feels with this electrical ability. It kind of reminds me of Destroy All Humans. Yeah, we're making good progress here. I think we're beating the other team.
dinosaur call.
Oh, we got up.
Completing objectives slower than the enemy team.
Are we?
Watcher. Proceed to
It doesn't seem like that.
initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat. Please wait. Summoning a Carnotaurus.
Absolutely upend this fecker. for that. I'm sorry that you hate it, but Jesus Christ. I remember in my job that I worked in an office before I kind of started YouTube, and then I started working for my dad doing office work. I had to ring the IT guy when I started to get a new account or something, you know, my name on it. And I rang. There was a couple of times where I had to ring IT because the system was a bit weird, okay? And I went on and I was talking to your man. And I'm on the phone to him and he's like, yeah. So what you need to do is you need to go into these settings. And how you get into that is pull up your window, press the Windows button down the bottom left, click this, click that, click that. And it's like, no, I'm already there. It's like, okay. So it was like, no, it was actually Open File Explorer. And it's like, that's the level of computer literacy that they have to deal with sometimes, where it's literally people like, I don't know how to open File Explorer and find like a file in my documents or something. I was like, that's what they have to deal with every day. So I don't envy you, folk. And I can only imagine the shit that IT people have to deal with that sort of stuff.
Summon rattles. Summoning Tyrannosaurs. Summoning Tyrannosaurs. Escort progress, 20%. The enemy data has progressed 20%. I have awarded the enemy team a dominant.
You fecker. Wait, how do they get a dominant and we don't? I still don't understand that sort of like. Oh no, okay, we have a dominant now as well. I probably should have saved my heal for when they send their dominant. I wonder actually if it's best off just. Okay, oh, it's dominant time anyway. Oh no, that's our dominant. Okay.
And defeat the enemies. Stay near the data key to escort it and complete the mission. Warning: the enemy team has activated the dominant.
Okay, I need to use my ult here, I think.
Prioritize its destruction.
I assume that's just a big or like a big radius thing.
Allies are on the offensive near the enemy team. The enemy
Whoop.
team is on the offensive.
See, I have a good way to get out of shit, which is good.
The enemy data key has progressed 40%.
There's a heal yoke for you, lads. Shit, I don't have my. There we go. Get out. See, I think this guy is this medic or whatever. I don't know what this character's called. Movement ability is really fun. That you like spring up into the air and then you can also like jump and glide. I do like how mobile the supports are.
Summoning Tyrannosaurs.
Yeah, see, I wonder actually what's it like for now? Like, is it easy to find IT jobs straight out of college? Because that was one thing about my course, was that it was a good course for, you know, you just want to get into one of those entry level jobs, that like an entry level office job that isn't specific, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't very good for specific shit, if you get me. It's kind of just like a general, if you want to work for like an insurance company or a bank or blah blah blah, you know, that sort of a job. Because I know one of my brother's friends, younger than me, my brother's like 27, 28. He was younger than me, came straight out of college. He did like some, I don't know, some computer science or some crap like that. And he got a job at Amazon over here. And his starting salary was like 100, no, it was 80,000 euro. And within a couple of months, he was on 100 grand. It was absolutely insane. Oh shit, no, we're frozen. Oh!
Combat ability by defeating the enemy team. The enemy data key has progressed 80%. A well-balanced compact.
Yeah, actually, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I mean, we're probably spoiled for, like, obviously spoiled for choice here in Dublin with like jobs and shit. Like, what's it? Dublin, Galway, and Cork probably are the
90%
three places that you want to be for.
enemy exoprimals.
That shield came in clutch there big time. That's what happens when you work for Daddy Bezos. He pays you fucking crazy money straight out of college.
Data key has reached the objective. Beginning preparations for
You,
aerial transfer
not a kill.
of the data key. Preparations progress more quickly when friendly exofighters are near the data key. Continue escorting the data key.
Yeah, this guy needs a heal, I think. There you go, mate. Heal you up.
Data key transfer preparation 60%.
Whoop, and then I should be able to just fly out. Woohoo! That was actually really cool. God. Think how good it would be having me as a support on your team. Ooh! Help me, Jesus! Yes, I got him.
Complete. You are victorious. Well done. It is my pleasure to analyze your data. I anticipate similarly effective results in future engagements.
You're welcome. Okay, well, there's another game done. Can I unlock a new map now, maybe?
Behold,
Yeah, I was thinking about streaming on Kick, but I really don't know. Like, I don't know. Does it make sense? I mean, it's probably good not to put all your eggs in one basket, but what is this game? I keep seeing this game come up, and it's called Dave the Diver. It came out October 20. Came out in October of last year. Oh, okay, that actually looks kind of cool. Okay, more Bitcoins. Okay, another reward so I can look cool for everybody. Yeah, I just don't like. Again, I don't understand how. I don't understand how Kick unlocking rigs.
Leviathan's core
Okay.
is located
I don't understand how Kick can be viable if it's like paying people. Isn't it like paying people minimum wage or something to stream if you've over X amount? I think it's a cool idea because that would be great. Like it'd be great if you could sit here with like, you know, 10 or 20 viewers and earn even if it's 10 quid an hour, just to it would make a big difference. Like, I mean, if you want if you're thinking of it as sort of like a money in money out thing, like you want to stream a brand new game that you have to buy, you stream it for 8 hours across 2 days, you get €80, you recoup the cost of the game. Because obviously, like, I get a lot of codes, but well, I get a lot of codes. I still buy a good chunk of my games. Like a lot of my games, I still buy, but it is obviously quite expensive to do it. What does that shield do? Do I really care about the shield? 3,000 to unlock. I guess I'm just increased. I think that that's a pretty good thing. Like, I think that went from increases movement speed when health drops below from 40 to 60%, which is insane. I don't think a I don't think it should be like that in a game like this, but... Oh! Purchase at the store. How much does it cost? Content can't be found. Interesting. Okay, I think I'll play 1 or 2 more games. Kick is just a competitor to Twitch, Rylan. I'm not picking my nose, I'm scratching it because my nose is irritated. I'm not picking my nose. And even if I was picking my nose, this is my stream, I could pick my nose if I want to pick my nose.
Welcome, fighters, to an ongoing.
Yes, thank you, Leviathan. I'm glad I can listen to you for the 12th time today.
In my combat tests, I am recording satisfactory results in the downtown area. Please offer me more high-quality combat data.
I think I might have to review Dave the Diver. That might be a show. That might be a good idea. Okay, so we have a healer. Oh yes, I could be an attack person. I'll stick with Deadeye. I kind of like... He's okay. Well, actually, no. I'll give... Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know. We'll stick with Deadeye, I guess. Let's see, is there any Dave the... Dave the Diver review. IGN. Ah, no, there's loads of reviews. Feckers.
Follow the Watcher. Welcome to the
Okay.
Metropolitan Center of Bikitoa Island. Transmission interrupted. Initiating dinosaur coalition. Preparing combat area. Please wait.
It's rare. I haven't really seen that many PlayStation players playing this game. I'd imagine the majority of the players are going to be on Game Pass. But again, I'm not sure if it's on PC Game Pass or not. But for anybody watching, I did get a code for this. I don't know if I have to keep saying that. I don't know. I actually should really learn. Yeah, see, it's just Rylan. It's like it's already hard enough to get people to watch you live stream on YouTube. So like, if I have to like get people to go onto a different app to watch me on YouTube, you know, or to watch me on Kick, I'm probably just better off sticking with Twitch or with YouTube, trying to live stream here. I honestly don't know, to be honest.
Proceed to next mission.
Okay, I don't think I've done this route.
Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning pteranodons.
Why did I try to shoot him with it? Feckin', that was pretty stupid. Well, see, it's more just like ease of use, I guess. Because it's like, I don't think I'm using YouTube to grow, or using live streams to grow. I'm using live streams as more of a way to, I don't know, build a community, I guess would be the word. Where like you learn a lot more about a person by watching them live stream than you do watching a 10-minute video, you know? So that's probably what, like, that's what I think I'm using live streams for anyway, rather than trying to like build as a live streamer. Whereas I think if I was doing it on Kick, that would be more of what I was trying to do, like build a streaming community. Or that's not what I'm trying to do here. Also, Fo, yeah, see, I'm sure I'd be able to set up dual streaming. Fo, have you played much more BattleBit? I've like dipped in and out. I think I played like 3 or 4 hours, so I streamed it for like 2. And then I've probably played like another 2 hours of it outside, but I was like, I like the maps. I really like the guns. The guns feel class, but the time to kill is absolutely atrocious. Like, you're literally dead before you even see somebody. And in a game that's like Battlefield, I don't think the time to kill should be super quick, because since distance is like the maps are massive, so there's got to be people miles off that you physically just cannot see, and they can kill you really fast. You know what I mean?
Area defense progress 25%. Summoning raptors. Summoning
Like, it seems like a good place for that game to start, though. Like, I know it's in early access, so like,
50%.
with a bit of tweaking, I think BattleBit could be like really, really good. It already is like a very, very good game. Like, the gunplay in it's class.
Summoning Tyrannosaurs.
Yeah, Fo, have you ever played any of those games like
Summoning raptors.
oh, what's the name of the series? There was one that was like set in Vietnam. They're kind of like hybrid milsim like Battlefield games, where they are more realistic, where you do die very quickly. What's the name of the series? But they're really fun. I played one that was set in Vietnam, and I played one that was like a World War II shooter. And it's like very, very tactical. But it has like big, large maps like Battlefield.
Initiating area defense.
But it's not like a complete milsim the way like Arma is.
You must defend the specified area. Go to the area near the marker and begin defending it. Summoning Pteranodons. Area defense progress 25%. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus.
No, I've never. I think I can picture the box art for Cell Damage, Ryland, but I've never played it. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think. What is the fucking name of them? One was set in Vietnam, and the song on the main menu was "Run Through the Jungle" by I think it's Creedence Clearwater Revival, and it's a class song. And then there's also one called Verdun. Is that what it's called? Ah.
Defense progress 75%.
Rising Storm Vietnam. There you go. Thank you, folks. That's the name. I think it's like a series, and I think there was like a World War II one. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different game. You!
Area defense. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission.
I have my ultimate. I should probably save it.
Performance scan. Warning. You will now commence the final
Is there multiple Rising Storm games?
for interdimensional travel.
Rising Storm 2.
The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives
Ah, Red Orchestra. That's the game I'm thinking of.
generate robust combat data.
Red Orchestra is the World War II one I'm thinking of, or it might have been World War One. I think it was World War One. I'm trying to think of the weapons that were used in it.
For your team,
I think they were World War One weapons.
commandeer
Because I'm almost certain there's like no automatic weapons in the game.
summoning Pachycephalosaurus. Dimensional crossing activated. You may invade the enemy team's combat area. Disrupt the enemy's mission progress.
Just absolutely upend these feckers. Did that like... Oh no, I thought that pterodactyl picked me up and like threw me across the map. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Dinosaur call. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission.
Oh shit, I can build turrets. Cool. How do you ask for healing?
Summoning a Carnotaurus. I need that.
Thank you.
Summoning Pteranodons.
Shit, I should actually change, shouldn't I? I think I should. Shit. How do I change? How do I always forget how to do this?
Disengage.
Skyrim can provide combat support from above by debuffing enemies.
Debuffing? Oh, I debuff enemies. Cool. Oh, feck off, would you? You feckin' pterodactyls. Oh, I need a heal. I need a hand someone to fucking kill these pterodactyls because they're kind of... They're fucking me up big time.
I have awarded the enemy team a dominant. They may engage with a hostile dinosaur.
Okay, well they have a dinosaur now.
Dinosaur call. Follow the Watcher.
Is there any way?
Proceed to
Okay.
next mission.
Okay, come on people, we have to start moving fast here. We're gonna lose.
Warning. The enemy team has activated the Dominant. Enemy-controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction.
Get back here, mate. I need to heal you.
Carnotaurus. Summoning Pteranodons.
Well, he just got absolutely upended. See, it's these fucking pterodactyls. They do me nothing, and I can't do anything. It's very hard to hit them. I also don't deal that much damage. Okay, so they have two fucking dinosaurs on us now. God damn it, Leroy. I also don't deal that much damage to them pterodactyls. What are we supposed to do with 3 of these yokes? Okay, please, please, just get rid of the fucking pterodactyl. Oh shit. Oh shit, get up, get up. Ah, I see why we're losing, because we have a bot on the team. Oh no, the bot's resin. How do I drop? Okay, here, come on. We seriously need to start dealing some damage. Oh, heal him! I need to reload!
The enemy team will build its objectives first. The clock is ticking. Do not lose track of time.
Is it even worth it trying to fucking heal that guy?
Combat test complete.
Oh, they won.
You are defeated.
God damn it.
You may have lost, but the quality of the data harvested remained exceptional. To your continued professional growth.
Okay. I think that's a good place to leave this stream. It was quite successful. It has a interesting game. I will be definitely playing more of this.
Behold
Because I mostly want to figure out... I mostly want to figure out how the maps work in this game, because that's the thing that's confusing me the most. I'm also player level 13, which is... I think I can start buying the new characters at player level 20. So it actually doesn't... I thought that was going to take some time, but it actually doesn't. Like, it's only a few hours. So it's not too bad. No, I've no idea. I never really keep up with United, to be honest. It's hard enough keeping up with Liverpool transfer rumours because half of the stuff is just complete shy. And none of it's actually real. Yeah, I can rewatch these another time. Okay, I'm now 28% through the story. So when can I buy him? Oh, character level 40, character level 30, and then character level 20. I like that the support player is the lowest because they know nobody is going to be interested in the support player. The support character. So, yeah. That's going to be the end of this stream. I'm definitely playing more of this. I'm interested to see where this goes. It's hard to say if it's worth €60 because, again, I could play 5 more hours of this game and then it'd just be completely boring and don't evolve on the formula too much. We'll have to wait and see. But, yeah. Thanks, everybody, for watching. This was a successful stream, so I appreciate that. I'll have a review up for this Sunday, Monday. Next week, we're going to stream the Pikmin 4 demo and then stream Pikmin 4 when it comes out. And then I'll probably, maybe not next week, maybe the week after, I'll be doing a stream of Random from the Ashes and potentially like a review of that game. So yeah, thank you very much. Oh, wait, I have one more open war chest. I have one more war chest to open. Give me a purple. No. See, I don't think you can buy this stuff in the... I really don't know. Charms, yes, cool. Thank you. All right.